One of the most quoted lines from Clinton's interview was her assessment of a slogan used in the Obama administration to describe the foreign policy approach. They say, don't do stupid stuff. Well, Clinton said, great nations need organizing principles, and don't do stupid stuff is not an organizing principle. It seems to me that Hillary Clinton, part of the sort of bigger picture strategy here is that maybe Hillary Clinton is thinking, maybe people around Hillary Clinton are thinking a little bit, that there's a potential opening in 2016 to pick up support from Republicans, from traditionally Republican voters on foreign policy grounds.
All right, welcome to Give Me Five, folks. Steve Kornacki sitting in on Hardball with the theory that Hillary is going out now, coming out to against Obama's foreign policy, moving to the right on it, if you will, to try to attract Republican voters. I don't know. Watch.
Republicans who look at Rand Paul, who look at sort of the Rand Paul version of foreign policy taking hold within their party and maybe feeling uncomfortable with that. Is there a message here that you see Hillary Clinton sending to those Republicans saying, yeah, there's room on my bandwagon for you?
I don't know. She'll alienate a lot of people on the left if she does that. But maybe it doesn't really matter. Maybe she's guaranteed the nomination anyway, and she's running for the general right now, where she needs to attract some Republicans, and liberals will vote for her anyway. Here he addresses Michael Steele.
Michael, as a Republican, the positioning that she's doing right here, separating herself a little bit from the Obama administration, but also putting herself, I guess, to the right of the Obama administration, but to the left of somebody like of the neocons, politically, is she putting herself in a place that makes you as a Republican nervous?
All right, that's a very interesting question to Michael Steele. Now, craziness from the media. Recently, Andrea Mitchell celebrated Fidel Castro's 88th birthday. Why on earth are we celebrating the birthday of a dictatorial, murderous thug? Watch.
And Cuba is celebrating Fidel Castro's 88th birthday today, starting the party early with a special concert last night, the opening of an exhibition called Fidel is Fidel, attended by Elian Gonzalez and his family. That is Elian right there. Gonzalez is now 20 years old. He was only 5 when he was at the center of that bitter custody dispute back in 1999 between his father in Cuba and his Miami relatives after his mother died on a raft. Gonzalez talked about Castro with admiration last night, saying he made him the person he is today.
Of course he made him the person he is today. It's a communist country. He's told what to do, what to read, what to believe. That's the most ludicrous statement I've ever heard. Of course, it's true, literally. He made me the person I am today because I couldn't be who I wanted to be. That's NBC News' Andrea Mitchell, and she's always been in love with Castro. Let's go back 12 years.
When I first interviewed the communist revolutionary in Havana 12 years ago, his legacy with this younger generation of Cubans was already very much top of mind. His most important legacy, he says, to inspire a new generation of true believers in his socialist system.
There will be no problem if I die tomorrow, because we have lots of young people who are well-trained, who know what to do.
Andrea Mitchell. Who loves him more, Castro? Barbara Walters or Andrea Mitchell? And NBC News wasn't finished. On NBC News, they highlighted a puff piece that Wired magazine did with Edward Snowden. Watch.
This is the man U.S. officials have called a traitor and a coward, wrapping himself in the American flag, that even as he extends his stay in Putin's Russia.
Out from the shadows.
My name is Ed Snowden. I used to work for the government, and now I work for the public.
In front of the flashbulbs. Appearing at times exhausted, at times defiant. Wearing a bouncer's t-shirt.
Ooh, a bouncer's t-shirt. Did he have a pack of cigarettes tucked under the sleeve and a tattoo, and was he making a muscle? I mean, give me a break. 4 minutes they devoted to this guy. 4 minutes. Here's more.
Did you feel like he took a different tact in making this a little bit more about himself in your piece than he has previously?
He came in actually quite nervous to the shoot, and he said, I love my country. I feel like a patriot. And it was at that moment that we knew that we had the cover.
Ooh, we had the cover. How excited. You know, from Castro to Snowden, MSNBC, Andrea Mitchell, NBC News. This is what they love. IRS scandal or anything else important? We don't have time for that on the Steve Malzberg Show.